Hey everybody, what's going on? And today I am back again with another video for you guys. And well, this is one of the most exciting days of my life, but also I wanted to talk to you guys about the hot weather, as well as the event that I had attend to the other day. And so yeah, let's begin. So right now is that back on August 31st, I know I talked about this before, but at the same time, I always kept asking myself the question, um what do I want and how can I proceed to get it, right? Well, there's a lot of things that were happening, and there are some things that were typically a lot of ways of getting through, but also it's a really rough journey, and it's pretty much incredible to just pretty much develop the sort of thing that you want and the things that you need to do. And it was really something that I couldn't really like do anything, to be honest. I was just basically just wondering about, because ever since that festival, now that I have like a sparked interest, and it was one of the most things that ever happened to me. Was that I was very excited to be on stage. I was very excited to meet other people, but also what really drives me now is attention, just to get audience on my side and pretty much let them view of my painting, in the way I do it, in the way I stylize, in the way I've done everything, just what's called just in order to pursue. So the thing was with this is that I kind of had like gone through a really rough time of figuring out what to do, because at the time is that I was somewhat like frustrated with myself the other day, and I was kind of like asking myself this question, and I'm pretty sure you guys heard it before. And the question was is that if I was so good at drawing, painting, and doing digitally, why isn't that the people come in and then just see what I can do? Basically, they barely have any reactions at all. They barely have anything to like talk about. They barely have anything to notice about anything in particular, in the ways that I have painted and draw. And that's just something that has been sitting with me for a while, even though like it's like a frustration question about it. It's like, why can't the whole world just stop for the whole world just stop for once, and then just take a quick look and see what the artist can do, even what I can do. And usually it's hard for like every day, and sure, it may take years, it may it may take a lot of people to finally recognize you. And to be honest though, usually people don't really want it to like wait during their 30s, 40s, or maybe even 60s. That if so, is that I have watched like documentaries about the other artists too. And it's always been like this haunting feeling in the back of our minds, like we are now getting the attention now, after after putting in the hard work for so long. It's like we finally being recognized. We finally got the attention that we all needed. But also the thing about like getting attention and being recognized is through social media too as well. Now, I don't know if you guys heard that I was someone like getting a whole lot of people, a whole lot of followers on my second social media. Is that, to be honest though, when you're like young, it's like you don't really know about the ins and outs about about how to do it and how to proceed. And the thing was with me is like, it's like I kind of like bought like $40 worth of people following, even though like I didn't really like have no idea what to do. And it was a really hard and long time to like finally like understand and finally come to the realization, as well as you're basically like looking at your account now and you're probably like realizing this now. You're like saying like, oh my god, I kind of like spend this money on so and so just to get followers, just to like finally like let someone like see my artwork finally, and then finally contacted me in that state of moment. And usually now that I realize, it's like it's all a bunch of scams. It's all a bunch of stuff that is happening around. And artists, sometimes like us artists, we don't really like pay attention to the details. It's just something that most people kind of like don't really like focus on, but it's most important is like we someone like make mistakes, but also those little mistakes can become big in your life. And it's like it became big because it's like you're pretty much hangling by a thread, and you're somewhat like figuring out like, what can I do? Can I really like start over? Can I like do this all over again just to make a new account and call it and I'm sorry, and starting somewhere fresh, and starting where most people have fall, and at the end they came back to succeed. And sure, yes, it's hard to pretty much gravel in that situation though, because usually I've been thinking about this for like 5 years. And this is one of those 5 years that I kind of like now starting to regret, is that I have bought this for a certain amount of followers, and now it's like I'm paying the price. It's like I don't even show up with my artwork. I don't really like post up artwork every day as I used to be. And most importantly, it's like most people kind of like stop showing up. They kind of like stop liking about this picture because it's like it's so and so. And to be honest though, it's not really up to the people what they think about. It's about what you want to think, if that's pretty much making sense at all, in my honest opinion. But frankly, it's that many artists wanted to like take the time to relax, take the time to think, even though like they rarely posted about their artwork, or at least they posted about daily things that are happening around their lives. And it was quite of a challenge for most artists, even so that they are trying to like get into the position and for most things. And not a lot of people who kind of appreciate what other artists are doing, to be honest. It's like they pretty much put in all the hard work, and just like I said, but at the same time, like it takes years. And usually I have been doing this for almost about like 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 years. I kind of lost track of like the a year since I started, and how many times have I gone through this. And it was something many people don't really like recognize. It's like people just don't take the time to like recognize like they have been doing this for years, being on YouTube, being on Twitch, and being on Instagram. And that's just something that people have forgotten. It's like they were there all this time. It's just that not a lot of people recognize this, and it's really putting a whole lot of hurt on the artists, as well as like their increase of frustration and humiliation. And it's something that people wanted to like talk about this ever since. And and it kind of like puts a strain be it's called it kind of like puts in a strain between the artists and the audience itself. It's like the artist is trying to like make the audience like understand you have to be patient, even though like we may not come more active at certain times, but at the same time it's like we have to like make sure we have to like prep for everything. We have to do everything that we needed to do and everything that we needed to hear, and something that can like get us back on our toes. And on most part, I don't really think that people but believe in that thing anymore. So right now is that I forgot to tell you guys this is that this painting that I'm doing, and I'm pretty sure you're probably wondering who this painting is, and it is Gotanks. And one of my friend asked me if I can draw Gotanks into the Super Saiyan God in Dragon Ball Super, and that it was an important challenge to me, and I really do enjoy doing it. You know, I really do like it, and most importantly is that I've really like took the time to like finally like draw. And as well, if you guys haven't noticed, is like for the past week or for the past 2.5 weeks, is that I was somewhat like not doing videos. I wasn't even in the mood to doing it, because due to this heat, this unbearable heat that reached about like from from 99 to 100, and it was crazy. I just basically just sit in my room just trying to like get more a little bit of a cooler normal weathered air, but at the same time it's like I wanted to like jump into the pool, but for some reason I didn't really like think about it. Like I just really didn't want to like get in the pool to like get my clothes all wet, as well as doing laundry. It was one of the most hottest days of my life, as well as the things I have suffered, and most importantly trying to like play my game, just trying to like mind my own business, just trying to like ignore like the heat wave and in on this, because I was pretty much afraid of going outside, and not a lot of people didn't want to like go outside either, but they didn't really like have a choice, because it's like most people in LA did not want to use the AC, because I know like powered companies are like their power bills will go straight through the roof, and I'm not even kidding about that. It's super hot. Like many people just trying to like turn off the AC, just trying to like put some blankets to like cover up the windows, so the rays of the sun wouldn't like scorch you or perhaps even like burn you up. And it's like you have to like put some water on your shirt just to, like make it cool for the rest of the day. And it was really increasingly frustrating. Like I was someone like using water and ice just to like use everything just to stay cool, just to stay under the weather and have a whole lot of shade. And see, that was the thing, is like I really did test this out yesterday, because like I was covering up my windows. I was trying to like open up the window so they can like have air, but still like covering it up. And then due to my surprise, it was warm. It was so warm. It's like I was like settled with it. I was settled with it for the entire day and night. But at the same time, I had done this recording last night, since I couldn't like sleep and stuff. It's like I have to like wait until like this weather like dies down to like 70 some degrees, and it was increasingly frustrated. You know, I was just basically trying to do everything I can to survive, as well as trying to like put in on the pressure though. Just trying to have less pressure. That's what I was trying to say. But anywho, back to what I want the most. It's like ever since on stage, ever since I was being announced, I have people liking my painting. I have some people who are like introducing me of my art, and usually it's like they wanted to like buy it from me. And usually what my folks had told me, and most importantly I forgot, is to never sell your original painting. Never sell that, because it's like once your painting is up on stage being viewed upon hundreds of people, you know that painting is valuable to you now. You cannot let anybody else buy it, no, but you can still create a copy of it and then just turn it into posters. Or if you want to like make a copy, just paint a copy, then that's fine. And see that is something that I have forgotten most of the time. And usually I've been doing my best, just trying not to like sell it, but mainly just try to like create a posters of it. So I'm very proud of myself for like doing this though. And this is really all I have to say though. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. And make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. And please, I appreciate your love and support. And please help me to create a business that is worth doing. And I really do love enjoying drawing for the rest of my life. See ya.